Alright. Spring reverb tank out of a cheap plastic amp. Stupid cheap Echo mics. Cool. Oh crap, baskets, this sucks. Ah. Springy, spring, spring. I need a screwdriver. Probably need my hot glue gun. Where's my screwdriver? This works. Multi-tool works. Not the knife part. Boop, 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 boop. Right, multi-tool screwdriver. Oh, and this is why I don't like the multi-tool. Alright, no, need a real screwdriver. I hate this. Here we go. And this thing is 100% built like fucking garbage. I almost have like, I just want to smash it open. Be fucking honest. Trying to not look like a crazy panicky person, but I'm tempted just to pry it. Since these screws don't want to be like screws. God dang. Maybe it's not as crappy as I thought it was. Boom. Maybe. Nope. Well, I think that one's stripped. So I'm probably going to have to at least break one corner of it. Jesus fucking Christ, what'd they do? I'm done playing. Dang, dude, even then it's not working. Whoop-a-loop-a-doop-a-doop. What up? I should just use the drill from the beginning. Alright. Pry that apart. To this board, can I? No, that's pretty in there. This takes care of that. These things are neat. They're like, it lets me put stuff in and off stuff without like messing up paint. Man, none of my stuff is wanting to play, so I just need to loosen you. Cooperate. Ah, dang, dude, they put everything on here like overly tight. Not just because I'm tearing it apart, like, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't know how this plastic around this nut didn't, like, crack or something. Cracking nut. Where are my snip snips? For those who don't know, I call my edge clippers snip snips. Because they snip. Huh. I don't know if I'm going to use this whole section of this part or not. It's a headphone and a power. Attach this to one of my own like barrel jacks, and it should still theoretically power it the same, because I would just use this, but I hate these stupid like square jacks that they built, like they cut out the space and it just pops in there like that. I like drilling the hole in it. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see when I do it. And this is a tiny amp, like all the stuff in it. It looks like I could have built this myself, to be honest. Knobs off. Yeah. It's in like a PCB, like has this plastic part holding it, so I'm trying to wiggle it without messing anything up. And that's easier said than done. Oh man, where's my snips? I'm thinking just snip off the plastic if I can. Now use pliers. Oh yeah. Clean break. Glue here? Not a complete fan of that, but can say personally I've done it myself. Now, how do I break that off without... This really shouldn't have been as hard as this is. I guess I'll unscrew the speaker. I might be able to reuse these little brackets. Recycle, reuse. All that Captain Planet stuff. Captain Planet. So, this is peculiar. Oh, well, this is horse poo. This is why I don't typically record things. Like, people are always like, why don't you record things? And it's because, like, half of it's me struggling and flipping out over things not working right. That's why. Well, now I found out why it won't get out. They put a sticker. Oh my god, I'm sitting here trying to rip it out. And there's nuts here, which I thought was weird, but I didn't see any. But usually, they're on the outside and they covered it up with a sticker. This is not what this is for, but I'm trying to loosen it up. The amount of frustration I have is why I charge people for things. Like, most people think building things is fun. I do not typically, like, I think the reward is, like, once you have something built, that's the part of building I like. It's not the actual process of building, because Jesus goddamn Christ. Like, especially repurposing other things, because usually it comes in, like, enclosures or cases like this, where I just get pissed off all the time doing it. This is me being mad. And it happens all the time. Gotta love it. It's one bolt. Or a nut. One nut. One nut. Alright. It is hard to make building something like entertaining for other people to watch. So it's probably better that I don't try to make it entertaining, but you know, like I said, some people are like, why don't you make a video of you building something? And to be honest, I never built what I'm about to build. So this is kind of an experiment. I might be starting it today, but this video might be like a period of like multiple days or something, to be honest. When it gets to the soldering, well, I think the way I'm going to do this, I don't have to solder anything, honestly. Makes it pretty cool. Well, actually, you know, I just mentioned earlier that I might turn that into another power supply, so I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what I'm doing. For sure that I need the speaker, some springs. Holy crap, I keep moving this pedal around. Some springs, piezos, which I have some unsoldered and I have some pre-soldered ones. Those are usually what I use for building my lo-fi mics and stuff. Like, I can actually show you a lo-fi mic now. So this is a lo-fi mic. Yeah, it's your input. This is for mic stands. This is some hot glued mesh and felt. And then on the inside, if you look, that right there is the piezo pickup. And it's wired to the jack. Essentially, this is the same kind of science I'm about to use to build this spring reverb. The way this is going so far, I'll probably end up finishing it tomorrow or the next day. I'm debating whether or not I want to paint this big ass box, but I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. And if I do, should I record that? Guess we'll figure it out. Wish that they at least made this easy to get the fuck a hold of, but they didn't, and it's total caca-doo-doo feces poo-poo butthole, and I don't like it because this is not making me happy right now. It's very time-consuming and stupid. I am not a fan of this. It's because if you look, I don't know if you can see it actually, but where these bolts are that I'm unscrewing, it's like caved in, so it's like hard to get a hold of it because there's only so much space your pliers can go to. Is it done yet? Two bolts. Should maybe like tell a story or something to make this more entertaining. Because watching me stress out over a box and a crappy like $19 amp from Amazon. Man, which I think I have another one of these somewhere. Who knows, man? I have so much crap. I already started another spring reverb yesterday. This done. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. Okay. Jesus Christ, like I said, they didn't leave any room for me to do this comfortably. Yeah, they build this expecting you not to take it apart, though, so, you know, I do what I do. For all those people wincing at which I'm doing these things, yeah, I don't do anything right, like officially right, or stereotypically right, or even like textbook right. But, boom. Okay. Oh, that's a neat contraption. I don't know if you can see it, if it's gonna focus, but on the PCB, this thing, when you twist it, I don't know, I've never seen that. Like, I have some, nah. I was about to say I had like some on-off pots, but I get them in these like synth kits that I build for other people. But yeah. So I got this separated, and oh wow, one's an audio taper log. Sorry, random observation. Logarithmic audio. So I need to drill. Let's see. I need to drill 4 holes. I can't count. I'm a no counting son of a bitch. So, because I'm not going to finish right now, and I know I'm not going to finish right now, what I'm going to do is I got a butt ton of paper clips, and I got these weird dog tag things and like the chains you make like necklace out of, like from Amazon, like the weird, I don't know how to explain them, but anyways, I'm gonna make like a thing across and glue paper clips to each multiple parts of the speaker, and I am going to get like a piezo pickup. Yeah, I opened that with my teeth. I love myself. So, one side of the box is going to have these controls probably right here drilled into it. And I'm going to, like I said, connect or glue paper clip or something to the speaker so the paper clip can vibrate. And I'm going to use a spring, which I took one off somewhere. Yeah, I got like 28 of these. I bought like a 20 pack of these Kid Echo mics. I use my teeth again. That's how you know I care. Anyways, so yeah, I take the mic apart, and sometimes I've used the piezos in the spring for other things. Like I've made one of these electric, for example, but by adding like an output or an input up here and putting a piezo on this little here thing. I'm not gonna do that for this project. Well, I don't know, I might, because what I'm thinking of is using these. This one is a piezo that has 3 separate piezos all attached to one output. So I'm thinking I can attach these springs. I can attach the spring to the piezo. Just wait and get like real spring reverb, probably, I imagine. I mean, like, my other one that I'm building, I use the world's smallest slinky. Well, that's what they call it. I don't know. Ah, see? Here's a spring. So the goal is, okay, you got the speaker piezo glued in to one side of the speaker, and the other side is attached to the speaker. Okay, so the goal is you have a piezo attached to the diaphragm, if I kept it, or to one side of the spring. The other side goes to the speaker, and the speaker vibrates this. And so you put your guitar through that part of it. It goes out through the speaker to the piezo, which has an output. Yeah, that's how this is supposed to work. We'll see if it, again, like, I never built this. I think I'm going to take a break for today. I'll break it down in parts. Let me drill it, actually. I need multiple... Where's my drill? I've lost my drill. So, let me drill the spot for the drill. Get that out. Alright. Right. By the way, if you're watching me do this, do not just eyeball it like I do. Double check to see there ain't nothing else in this before. Alright. It's stuck in there. Where's the stamp bit? For building stuff, these drill bits are the best. I know that when I get to about 7, that's about your standard diameter. Okay. Nice. Is this big enough? Ugh, I need to make it wider. That's what she said. Alright. Let's see if this works now. This works now. Can we see? Oh, there it is. Oh, heck yeah. The wood's too thick. Is it too thick on top too? Yeah, it's the same amount of thickness, I'm pretty sure. Oh, man. How do I fix this? Ooh, I should have thought this out first. Guess technically, if I can glue them in once they're in. I didn't want to do that, but I can do that. So, I'm eyeballing it. Do not pay attention to me. Well, pay attention to me. Just don't do what I say, not as I do. Don't even do what I say, actually. So I'll put this here. Maybe? We'll see. There might be random holes in this that I've like never fixed or something. Alright. Okay. Mark it with an X-Acto knife where I want to drill the next one. Pilot hole! How do you do? I guess I need a router. Because, like, it'd be cool to do what this thing did. We'll find out. Like I said, we'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out if this works. We'll find out if it's good. We'll find out if it's a complete piece of garbage and I wasted like $30 on a wooden box. We'll find out if I wasted $30 on a wooden box. Alright. So, theoretically speaking. Okay, so I can fit both of these here. Use the X-Acto knife to mark what I think is the input, which I think will be about right there. The step built this time, the step drill, but this time around I gotta go bigger for the jack. So far everything's fitting together okay, even though I have just kind of eyeballed stuff. I've done this a lot with pedals and stuff. But even then, I'm not experienced enough that you should listen to me when I say, like, oh yeah, don't do that. Now, if I remember, wood box, you're so great. Wood box, you know I'm right. That didn't rhyme, but it doesn't matter. The jack should be about there. It's not big enough. I did that really weird. Yeah. Let's see. Beautiful. Oh. I probably shouldn't say shove. I feel like that's a little. I'm gonna have to make it bigger. Still. That's crazy. When you look at the holes, it's way big. Already. I also need to potholes. Fill those holes, and I decided to keep the headphone out so I can still kind of use it as an amp, like a regular amp without reverb. And I have it. I'm going to use the built-in DC jack instead of soldering the battery to my own thing. And apparently, I need to charge my drill. Set it up to where you can basically see what I'm doing, though, as soon as I find these stickies. And you'll know what I mean by stickies. Hey, double-sided stickies. Boop 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 boop. Okay, so as you can see, there's your pots. And that will be the input section. And I stuck that speaker in there with double-sided sticky stuff. And that's the headphone out. And I haven't fully drilled the hole since the drill's dead, but that will be where you plug in this section. So again, what I'm going to do to make this work, or what should, theoretically work, is, you have that. Go over it with my teeth. Okay, so theoretically, you got your speaker, and I'm using one of these. It's like a contact mic. There's 3 of these in one output, or one input, I guess, technical, or output. Yeah, output. 3 3, 1 output. To explain how this is going to work, you got this drilled into this, you got this here. Like, there'll be 3 of these, obviously, and you'll have a spring attached here, and you'll have a spring attached to this, something, like I'm thinking gluing paper clips to the speaker. There will be multiple springs here. The speaker vibrates the spring, makes contact with the microphone, and when you go in through the amp, right, you plug in through the amp, the speaker vibrates spring puts the output to make it sound springy, like a reverb, spring reverb. So that's theoretically how this should work. Yeah. We'll see how this goes.